I know you're getting some flashbacks from younger days when you're taking tests and you had a teacher watching over you. Welcome, my name is Pedro Porto, and I have been working in HR for the past 10 years. Now I have created this channel to help you on your work, on your career, on your team to reach the very next level, continuing our recruitment process deep dive. This week, I'm going to talk about the assessments, logical assessments, personality assessments, technical assessments. First one is one of the most widespread and is the personality assessment. So now you're thinking, how can I prepare for a personality test? You can't. That's kind of the point. You shouldn't anyway. I know that you may try to figure it out what is the position really want. However, on a psychological assessment, personality assessment, behavior assessment, whatever you want to call it, ideally, just be sincere on your answer. And why I'm telling you this? Let's say that you are applying for a commercial position, someone that will have a lot of face-to-face time with the client. And you and in your personality assessment marks that you are a super extroverted person, that you are like, the most friendly guy, you love everybody, yeah, I love talking to people every day. But in reality, you are an introvert. Now what? Now what? Yes, maybe you'll get the position, but then you go to the interview phase and it will be remarkably clear that you are not the person that you said you were on the personality test. And believe me, a lot of people try to cheat on this part. It doesn't work. It comes back to haunted because even if you get hired, you still need to deliver, right? If you want a deep dive, how does that match to a position, make sure to check it out, the video, How Do I Match for a Position, where I discuss a bit, what are strong points, your weak points, and then how those affect the fit for a position. So the second type of assessment is a logical assessment. So it's a different types of either abstract or verbal math subjects that will be explored in an assessment. These, I will highly recommend that you try them out and that you do practice. I really do. Why? Because when we were in school or in college, university, when we were doing education, we were practicing this type of tests all the time and we nailed it, right? I'm sure you did. But now, when we're a bit older, we are not practicing that much. We lost the grasp, we lost the timing. What you should do is that once you get an invitation about what is the test that you're going to do, now they normally give a name for the test, go online, Google it, find examples, look at it, practice online. If there is any chance, do it. Practice. It will only make your application better and more importantly, will make you more comfortable when doing the assessment and that will make the results more natural. Keep that in mind. The third type of assessment, it is a technical assessment related to the position that you are applying. For example, let's say that you are a programmer and then you are applying for a position that will require a lot of coding on a particular language. You need to know the language. It's hard to cheat on this part, right? You get a project or you get a problem that you need to resolve. Sometimes you have a couple of days to prepare and then present your findings. In other times, either you do it live on a day that you are visiting for an interview, or you do it online with a live camera all the time. And then you have doubts about your own technical skills. It's no shame to go back to studying it. It's no shame. Just because we have grown up and we have graduated, our education does not stop. And memory. Come on, we need to remember so many things. So there's no shame to going back, to the basement, dust off all those books that you thought that you're going to throw out, give them a read. Check it out online. What is the latest developments on that particular topic? That will only help you out. Assessments are somewhat of a double-edged sword for the recruiter. Why is that? Because the value of it depends a lot from hiring manager to hiring manager, from organization to organization. Some places you need to have a minimum score or a very defined profile to even be considered to any position. For a recruiter, sometimes we do fight the system. We try to push the boundaries, especially if we want something different, a new perspective to join the team. But in other positions, well, those requirements, they need to be met or is simply no-go. So to finish up, let's remember the types of assessments that we have. Personality test, just be yourself. You got this. Logical assessments, practice, practice, practice a lot. It will help you, even if not for this position, definitely for the next one. Third one, a technical assessment. You need to know it, but it's always good to refresh the memory. So make sure to check it out. In the next few weeks, I will continue with a deep dive to the recruitment process. So make sure to subscribe, hit the bell button, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Pedro out.